Hello, Krixis here, and welcome everyone to this week's video. This week I'm going to play with oil pastels. I recently got contacted by Arrtx brand, and they are doing new product, and it's kind of like oil pastels, but they have like 72 colors, which is like super huge range of colors and options and color palettes, and I agreed to review them. And one of the reasons is to go outside of the comfort zone. I never tend to grab oil pastels. It's not like medium I use a lot, so I want to say it beforehand if you feel like the drawings are not as they are going to be. Yeah, I'm not like really good with oil pastels, but I thought maybe I will change that. And currently in October I'm doing Calmtober, and you can see a lot of entries on my Instagram. So I thought I could like move aside and do another project and just play with these pastels and grab you with me. So I hope you're excited. I will do a review, I will swatch all of them, and I will make artwork as well. So these are the Arrtx newest soft pastels. There are 72 colors. This is my first time opening them, and I just removed the plastic wrapping. But I want to mention the good thing about this is that there was only one plastic around this packaging. Everything else was in recycled materials like craft paper or the cardboard box. So that is really good plus for this particular product, because sometimes when I got some things to review they have a lot of plastic. They have like this protective layer. The box is quite sturdy. It's super thick cardboard, which is nice. Oh wow. That's a lot of colors, right? Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick the color I love. So they are quite thin. I thought they will be a little bit chunkier, which is nice. I just noticed they have like names in every single one, so that's good as well. I like that they are in order, like in color order. I'm really excited to just swatch them all out, so I think that's what I'm going to do first. The way they describe these Arrtx oil pastels online is that they have creamy texture, they have 72 vibrant colors, they are eco-friendly oil pastel and easy to tear paper sleeve. Okay, because I have so many pastels up here, I'm gonna do like speedy pastel session where I just swatch super quickly. Okay, let's start. Okay, so here are all the 72 colors I just swatched. I am really happy about the variety. I can see a lot of pastel colors, super light tones. I can see middle values, I can see darker tones. There are definitely some primary colors, which is inevitable, but there are also some more muted colors which I enjoy. And overall, I'm happy about this set. I feel I could definitely pick out some of the colors I could use for my artworks. So I feel soft pastels, they are a little bit more like chunkier, and it could be really great working with them on bigger sized papers or on black and white papers, and kind of experiment with different things. And I actually started doing some doodles in my sketchbook. At first I thought maybe I could like draw some bits and bobs from the studio I have in here, and just like some things I see around the studio. But then I started sketching these small tiny ink bottles which I have, and they're fountain pen ink bottles. I just thought I could actually sketch them with these soft oil pastels and make like my own color palette. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna grab every single bottle and put it on the table and sketch them with pencil, and then I'm gonna take these soft pastels and work with them to see how I can approach them, and maybe do some little blending, some little like blocking areas with these colors. I have actually this journal. This is raw deer paper journal where I keep all of my fountain pen ink colors, and I swatch them out on the piece of paper. And one of the things I want to do, I'm gonna search for the colors in these oil pastels. So I'm gonna focus more on like how I see them on paper, and I'm gonna draw the bottles and feel it with the paper color, if that makes sense. I'm so excited. I hope you're too. Okay, let's get going. Let's keep going. Yes, let's keep going. Okay. Okay, so I found that I have these grayish papers. They are actually from Sketchbook by Sea White, and they have like this beautiful speckles in there, and I felt like that could be amazing effect. So I have two of these, and I feel because I have 20 ink bottles, I could make compositions of 10 bottles in each page and kind of work like I will show you. So basically these are the two A4 size papers, and I will just have different bottles and will space them throughout the page, so like a composition almost. And then I'm gonna color them according to the labels and so on. But yeah, I just feel that could be interesting. I will possibly draw them like that, so I will have like some blocks of color I could put in. I just sketched out all the fountain pen ink bottles, and I feel I like how it looks more like horizontal rather than vertical. I'm gonna put some calm and cozy music and just sketch the bottles with pencils. Hopefully it's visible enough for you to see what I'm doing. Hello, this is actually like footage from 4 or 5 days later since I started filming the first part of the video. I have drawn these bottles which are inspired by the ink bottles I actually have in my collection, and I thought it would be fun to play with the soft pastels and color these bottles in. I have like two sheets. One will be more like green and blue, and one will be more like warm tones. So I will draw warm tones together and chat, and possibly the second one I will do with the music and kind of like a speed painting mode. Maybe I will speed some things from this as well, because I don't know, how long this video will be, but yeah. I hope you have like tea next to you, and you can also put me in the background and do your own things, whichever is best for you. And yeah, I guess let's should I start with labels? I want to have like kind of cohesive paint palette, drawing palette, because I want this to be kind of cohesive in a way. Okay, so I think I told you a little bit earlier in the video, I just wanted to have something. I don't need to like really focus on the illustration itself, and I feel having like these bottles could be a way I could kind of avoid focusing on like full spread illustrations, because that's what I'm doing in my Calmtober. Let's see how this will turn out. So as you know, like the oil pastels are not something I usually use for like my illustrations or artworks. And when I got contacted by this company, Arrtx, I just thought to challenge myself, because this is like not my medium whatsoever. Okay, I'm keeping like a note of pastels I'm using, and I'm leaving it like that, so I know approximate colors I have used. I'm trying to make also reflection. I'm not sure if it's working. Maybe it is. I'm just adding like some mechanical pencil marks to just like make distinction. I think that will be the first bottle. Let's zoom in and just, I want to show you a little bit like zoom in scenes so you can like see how I work. So right now I'm going to use this Harbine ink bottle, and let's see by the colors. I might use actually like different liquid color as it is here to like spice things up. Maybe something pink, because I don't normally use pink. But that could be a good challenge. Let's try this one. Oh wow, it's or maybe not. I don't like this color. Okay, let's try this one. For those who have been here in my channel for a long time, you know that I'm not per se like pink person. I don't like pink color. Usually I don't use it in my artworks as well, but maybe I can blend it so it's like less intense, because now I don't know how it looks in the video format, but in real life it looks super bright. Okay, let's use this oatmeal color. Oh yeah, it definitely it looks a little bit more like muted pink. They actually blend really well together. There are like chunks, as you can see, from these pastels, but they don't distract me in a way. I guess they give like this extra painterly effect. The white color really pops in this with this background of the paper I'm using. I actually needed to like do research of papers, which papers are best for oil pastels. I just realized that the white color is not white because the oil pastel touched something pink, and now it's not as white as I wanted it to be. I'm allowing this to be super loose because I'm working on quite, I thought I will have like big art and then it will be easier with the oil pastels, but actually these bottles are still quite small, so that is not still the best. Okay, let's use this. Definitely not color I would normally use. So let's get this one. I will try to not use black color. I usually try to use something else instead of black. And there is like black oil pastel, but I feel it will be too much focus on that color, so I rather use like dark brown. And then maybe this could be the top. Maybe I can blend it a little bit. Actually, there is like some kind of charm with it. Maybe I could use this mechanical pencil and not use the pencil, but like there's like this metal thing tip, and I could like kind of scrape some things, like separate. I think that could work. Maybe here as well. I guess this is my strategy to use pencil afterwards to kind of give more like shape and okay. Let's go to the next one. So we have this one. This color, it's really beautiful. It's Opera Rose by Guitar, and the color for this one is where is it? Is this one, and it's kind of like pink, but more like orange pinkish tone. So, and there is something similar in this color palette, which looks like, I think this could be the color for this one, approximately. Yeah, this looks quite similar, like not like the color of this bottle, but the color of ink as it is. This is actually a beautiful color. This is rosy brown. I have mixed feelings about the chunkiness. In one point I like how loose it looks, but at the second point I want to be more precise, so yeah, this is how I feel right now about the chunkiness. But a lot of oil pastels are super chunky, and these are definitely not the chunkiest oil pastels. There are more chunkier options available online, so I will try to color this all in this pink tone and then add white on top. It actually works. I think I will clean a little bit more, like outline a little bit later, but let's go to the next row. I have Ferris press wheel fountain pen ink, and for this one maybe I will have the same color, this rosy brown, and then add more like kind of orangish tone. Oh, this is quite effective actually. In a way, I actually like how you can see a little bit of background when it's not like colored completely, so I might keep that as an effect. I'm gonna try to mix a little bit for the cap. Let's try mixing this yellowish tone together with this one. It works too well. I don't know why I keep thinking that it will not work. Okay. And we need to have like light. The next one is Diamine. This is L Grey. I love that fountain penning color. Although I don't draw a lot with fountain penning now, because I'm doing Inktober, I want to get back to fountain pens and I really love this color. So let's just make it as fun as possible. I guess I could mix a little bit of this violet tone together with grey. Okay, this is like really approximate. As you see, I'm not doing a lot of details, but in a way it's for the best. Then we have Nostalgic Honey, which is also a really pretty color for fountain pennings. It's like this one, and I see something similar in the swatching, and it's like this tone. I feel like it could fit here really well. I'm gonna use this khaki color as like a label or something like that. Again, adding white on top. It actually works really well adding something on top. I'm really surprised that it works like that. It's quite bright. Okay. Then we have the cup. Okay. And let's move to the last row. We have another Diamine ink, and this is Raw Sienna. The label I will create the same way as the previous one, with this color as like the base. Okay, this is the Raw Sienna. Then we have one Rohen and Klinger ink, and this is actually one of my first fountain pennings I bought, so it's with memories. Okay, let's color this in as well. I'm gonna start with the label. Ink color I will have is this tone. Okay. It actually quite looks like that, and although it looks really loose, I actually love how it looks. I'm gonna zoom this page after and show how everything looks, but now let's focus on the last one. And I actually really love how this bottle looks. It's like slightly tilted to one side, and yeah, I will have it in light brown color and kind of color it in like that. And then I'm gonna have actually the cap could be in the same tone, be the upper part, and the rest will be in like this super dark tone and the highlight. Ta-da! It's quite interesting to work super loosely, not gonna lie. It's really, there is something there which I haven't explored, and I feel like this oil pastel material makes me to feel a little bit looser than before. Okay, and ta-da! This is how these ink bottles look. I actually really enjoyed working with these soft pastels and creating these bottles. I want to do another page, and it's this one. But for this one, I think I'm gonna put some calm and cozy music, and I hope you will enjoy watching the process, a little bit speeded up version. Yeah, okay, so excited. I will have like different color palette than this. I might actually add the color palette here right now, so I know which colors I used for this piece particularly, and I will try to not repeat the same colors. Maybe white I will repeat. This is how all the bottles look. with these oil pastels. This was definitely really fun challenge and something I needed to like kind of put my mind somewhere else rather than focus on Calmtober. And I feel like this is such a freeing experience. I will definitely try to use more of oil pastels. Maybe I will do like some still artworks, or maybe even like illustrations, or work on like bigger scale. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the quality of these soft pastels. Even though they are oil pastels, they feel really soft, and when you glide them on the paper, it feels like butter. Um, there is like texture, I kind of enjoy it. I usually work in like super thin layers, but here it's quite hard to control because sometimes it comes out with like a chunk. But I actually didn't mind, and it feels like extra effect. I will leave the links down below where you can get them too if you want to try these pastels as well. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me draw these bottles and swatch these oil pastels. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below which is your favorite bottle out of all of these. And if you like blue series, blue-green series, or pink ochre series, let me know in the comments down below. I'm really curious. I think my favorite is actually this one, which is crazy, right? Because it's more pink pink tones. But yeah, I like this better. And I want to say thank you so much to my lovely Patreons for supporting me over there. And for everyone who is watching this video, I really appreciate you. And I will see you next time. I will most possibly do Calmtober review video, so I hope you're excited. Okay, see you later. Bye.